So there's a window now where it's actually easier for people to buy homes now than it likely will be 3 months from now, 6 months from now, a year from now. The reality is, are home prices going up or down? You want to ask yourself, do I want to be able to assist and help my children? Do I want to be able to assist and help the next generation become homeowners, or do I want my kids to be renters? Because I'll tell you something, what it takes to buy a home now is so vastly more challenging and difficult than it was for my parents 40 years ago. Vastly more difficult. And yet, incomes have not risen at the same pace that home values have. That's the passion, that's the urgency. You're afraid to pick up the phone and call into that CRM, into the database? Shame on you. You know what most people don't know, which is home ownership is the greatest path, the greatest access for building wealth for a family, and you're too fucking chicken shit to reach up, pick up the phone and talk people through their fears about the economy. And yet, you know what they don't know, and you're being stingy and holding it back. And I'm not saying you, I'm saying like real estate agents, right? There are thousands of people in the Spokane market that want to buy a home. They just need a little help getting past their own comfort zone and their ignorance about thinking that home prices are going to come down drastically, right? Because that's the experience they had in 2008. 3 weeks ago, we showed you the Barry Habib video. Do you guys remember that? Are home prices likely to come down? Not significantly, not like in 2008, because the difference between now and in 2008 is the number of new households hitting the market every year. In 2008, it absolutely cratered. Do you remember why? Why did it happen? Why did the number of new households that come onto the market crater? Yeah, because in 1973, I mean, listen, it's not to get political, but in 1973, the abortion law was enacted, making it legal. So that meant what would be new households 33 years later absolutely cratered. But people don't know that. So they associate what's happening now with, because of their memory of not too distant time ago in 2009, they associate that home prices will likely come down. It's not true. It's not true. Maybe a little. But not to the level in Spokane. Home prices came down an average of 26%. So that memory is still very clear for people. But the reality is home construction, new home construction has not kept pace with number of new households formed. So although the economy is wobbly, although there's inflation, high interest rates, concerns about the devaluing of the dollar, or the dollar being the worldwide standard, although there's all of those concerns, those are temporary. So there's a window now where it's actually easier for people to buy homes now than it likely will be 3 months from now, 6 months from now, a year from now. You guys follow? If you don't own a home, that's your number one priority. If you don't own a home, that's your number one priority. If you own a home, if you own a home, your number one priority, buy an investment property. Because that's what you should be advising your clientele. But it's inauthentic if you're advising them that and you don't do it. You follow? So look, I always